Welcome viewers to the Dragster Shop. Today we're going to be drilling holes for wheel screws. So we can have these tires transferred. These are 15 by 10s, but they're mostly deep dish. So they stuck out really far on that Camaro there. And therefore you had to run air shocks. Yeah, so 70s and even the 80s are over with. So air shocks got to go. All right, so this wheel I've already done. These are the Krager wheels. Soft 8, they call them. Nice looking wheel, powder coated. As you can see, I've already drilled the holes for these wheel screws. And thought I was going to have to enlarge the valve stem hole. Turns out it was just heavy powder coating in there, so all I had to do is clean that out and deburr both edges. So this wheel's ready, other than wiping it down, cleaning it up. And this one I've already drilled holes on the face side, but I'm getting ready to do the others, and I thought, hey, why don't I just make a video of this? I know some people out there, I've heard in the past, they get brand new wheels and they need the screws and they're scared to drill the holes. So, well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Otherwise, if your car launches, if you're at the drag strip and your car launches really hard, you stand a good chance of spinning the tire on the rim. And when you do that, if you're running inner tubes, like these tires right here require, because they're a Mickey Thompson ET Street bias ply tire, so you got to have tubes in them, otherwise they just leak all the time, go flat on you. So I'm going to set you down right here and just show you how I drill them. All right, here we go. Alright, I'm not going to waste a lot of time drilling all these holes. You get the idea. Okay, so the client here has bought a pack of wheel screws. They come from Jegs. Says they're made in the USA right there on the package. Well, if my camera will focus. Says it right there. Oh my goodness, something made in the USA. Okay. Is it the bolts or screws rather, or is it the sticker? Who knows? Anyway, this pack comes with 36 screws, I think it was, and a 13/64 high-speed drill bit. That's what you saw me using. Alright. Now, for those of you wondering about your spacing, your screw spacing, well, this was a fairly easy wheel to do. Now, I'm only doing 8 screws per side. 8 screws on the inside of this wheel, 8 screws on the outside of this wheel. So 16 screws per wheel, and so for a total of 32 screws combined. All right, now to center your holes, this is a black powder coated black wheel, so obviously I used a silver Sharpie, and if you look closely, like that's actually going to be my hole. You're going to want to have a center punch and a hammer to do this. Now you see this one's a little off. These wheels were pretty easy to find the centers on because you have the holes here in the middle, so I just kind of eyeballed it, and that's really close. I mean, you can get picky and get a tape measure out if you want to or whatever, but when it's all said and done and the tires are mounted and the screws are in, they're going to look good, well spaced, and you know, it's going to look good. So now obviously got some deburring to do here, and I just use a pointed grinding stone wood to deburr. See, that's the kind of mess you get after you drill the hole. It's pretty rough, it's pretty coarse, and then it's also on the inside is the same way. See? So all that has to be taken care of, and in here you deburr with a stone or whatever, a file. As you see, I got a file laying right there on the floor. You could do that. Do it any way you want. But the valve stem, as I spoke about a little while ago, is pretty crucial. So like those tires have inner tubes, so you want to measure your valve stem where it comes through the hole in the wheel, in the rim, and then you can do that with a caliper, dial caliper, and then measure your valve stem hole. Now that looks like a huge hole for a valve stem. That hole was actually that big. It just had powder coating caked up inside it. So there you have it. So those tubes, valve stems, will come through these holes with no problem and won't be nicked or anything like that. So all right, well, I'm gonna end this video here. There's really not much else to talk about or show, so yeah, that's it. All right, well, if you enjoyed the content, give this video a like, thumbs up, whichever, and subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. All right, guys, thanks.